everyone, and welcome to Round Chat, the multi-award-winning therapeutic radiographer-led oncology podcast. My name is Jo McMahon, and I'm joined by fellow host Angelica Anderson.
Hi everyone.
Well, finally we have got El Presidente in the building. So, Rizwan, would you like to introduce yourself?
Everybody, I'm Rizwan Malik. I'm a consultant radiologist. I'm the president of UKIO, at least for the next 4 hours.
Oh, how does that feel saying that?
More sad than I thought.
Yeah.
So I've been engaged with the UKIO since, the journey started summer of 2017 when I came as a delegate. I'm a bit of a geek. I tended to go to the informatics lectures and I gave some pretty long feedback at the time.
Yeah.
And the next thing I knew, I had an email back saying they'd reviewed my feedback and they found it interesting. And fast forward 2 months after that, and we have the formidable Marianne Hardy, never met her before, knew about her, coming into my office in Bolton. And after introductions, her opening words to me, which to this day I remember, were, "So Rizwan, what kind of person are you?" This is going to be one of those conversations then, eh? And it was the whole, we read you and we heard you. But effectively it was, I see you slated what we did.
Right.
You've got ideas. Do you want to come and help us fix it? And so at the time I was clinical lead. I was leading on the greater patch procurement and management at the time. And she went, "Oh, right." So it was basically, so you're one of those, are you, who sits on the sidelines and you can tell everyone where they've gone wrong?
Yeah.
I said, "Not at all,"
Yeah.
which is why I did the whole feedback. But genuinely, I have a time problem. Come along.
Yeah.
If it is, because you have got the things going, if the time doesn't work for you, step back. And here I am. And so I spent the first 2 years doing informatics. Then, the concept of bringing industry into the lecture stream. You've got people who I admire, who work for these big international companies, and I want to be able to hear them speak. And I suppose the other point was, let's take AI as an example. Take 5 AI companies, the slide decks are all the bloody same apart from the logos, because they've had to be sanitized when they pitch. And so when you go as a delegate and you want to listen to them, it's ridiculous because you'd never go away from those talks knowing why one might be different from the other, why it was better than the other. And you can only build that if you allow them to put in a little bit of their own flavour. So that was my next mission, is how can we make it useful for people wanting to learn how to procure? And so then that led to this. Last year the pressure was always going to be the first live conference. It's got to make it work. So we wanted it to do. We did what we did. And then someone said at the end of it, "Oh, that was fantastic, Rizwan, but obviously it was going to be because we all wanted to come together." And I went, "Hang on, so I could have just taken some deck chairs, stuck them in the piazza, and you would have said it was a successful conference. But you really got to pull the stops out for next year." And so, that's how I roll anyway.
Yeah.
But then, of course, I thought, all right, challenge accepted.
Yeah.
And so it was my swan song year, where I sort of considered it more. I think for me, and I really do want to acknowledge the rock board here. There were things I wanted to do, like having the delegates from the World Health Organization, resource poor countries, having bursaries for people who, trainees who are interested in research and a bit nervous about it. So the board supporting my ideas with a lot of cash, very humbled by it. But it gave me the opportunity to do this kind of stuff. I got to have email conversations with Matt Hancock. This was the good version of Matt Hancock before the pandemic, before it all happened. I spoke to the English Cricket Board, I got Formula One involved. I got to do stuff that I thought was fun and had a platform to be able to do it. And so my wife asked me actually, before I came up, "Are you going to be sad?" And I think, it's fine, they've done it all. I walked into the setup on the Sunday and I walked around and then it hit me that I'm not going to be looking at this again from this, from this perspective. And someone said, so yesterday we were having some coffee in the hotel, and we were all talking about how we thought the conference and went. Now, I'll answer for him, because you just walked around for the past 2 days looking like a proud dad. I thought that probably sums up, if I'm honest, how it felt. I clearly enjoyed this conference. For others to decide if it was successful or not. But it sort of brought home, I felt closure. So yes, I'll be sad, but giving it my best shot and enjoying myself doing it.
What's your top highlight from being president?
Honestly, it was the lunch on Monday when I sat with a chap from Uganda, the two gents from Liberia who took 21 hours, 3 plane journeys, and then that's not including the drive from Heathrow, and we got 2 from Nepal. To be able to do that, to be able to effect change on an international stage, that was humbling. To have the opportunity to be able to do it. It was that, and the other one actually was one that didn't work, which was I go back to pre-pandemic 2019 when I was doing my industry role, was actually to get Matt Hancock to agree to come and talk about planning. Then the general election happened, and obviously Purdah fell out, and they said no, but beyond that it was all sorted. And it was, wow, I can do this, I can engage with these kind of people.
Well, I think I speak on behalf of everyone who's attended UKIO. Thank you for your time, dedication and energy. I think anyone who follows you on Twitter genuinely gets to see your authenticity around the passion and motivation you have for UKIO. And, just the background noise, the buzz, the conversations, the connecting, but also talking about workforce challenges, opportunities. AI has been really heavy on the agenda this year, but actually from that perspective, it's been really exciting to be part of it. So I think thank you for dedicating so much time and energy to it, because it obviously benefits us as workforce, but also patients. So thank you.
I'd say to everyone is thank you for the opportunity, and to the working party on the board, thank you for making me look good.
No, thank you. Goodbye.